Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's Gord. You're hurting hippie, and you cheated. You read the title. Yeah, go home, Calgary. You're drunk. Let's first show you a bit of what I mean, okay?
Engage.
Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that. Just having a little fun with editing, learning more, finding more, trying to give you guys a bit of entertainment while we still try to educate. And yeah, stay tuned. There'll be a little known fact at the end. Happy Sunday. If you're watching this on Sunday, some of my watchers are already. Hey, Joey, happy birthday, Susie. Although we're already past your birthday. Happy birthday yesterday, I think it was, in Australia. I actually have a fair amount to talk about, but first I want to talk about Calgary. Go home, you're drunk. Very often when I put up videos about the weather we have here, I get the odd person, and they're not odd, just very few people, who will input an idea that this is indication of our crazy world and how climate change is hurting us. I just want to say I'm not making a statement about climate change. I saved that for Hippie Unplugged. If you want to see Hippie Unplugged, you got to become a Patreon subscriber, and you get those videos that I do a couple of times a month that go really in depth into subjects that maybe some of you don't like. On here, I like to keep it even keel. But let me just say, I've been doing Calgary You're Drunk posts. I can't say I've been doing those posts for 22 years. I've lived in Calgary 20. I've lived in Alberta for 40. And this is typical weather ever since I moved here. Calgary is at the base of the Rocky Mountains. We have an hour worth of foothills and then the huge Rocky Mountain peaks, and it's hours to drive through those. Incredible storms come off those mountains, incredible winds, incredible beautiful weather comes off of them, and it's crazy. It can change at the drop of a hat. We can see all four seasons in a week, and we have seen all four seasons in a day. We often don't get spring or fall. We get summer and winter, and that's just how it is. It's no more unusual snowing the beginning of May now as it was 20 years ago, and I even remember, let's see, I'm 58 almost, May 15, I'm 58. And I was 17. I drove to Calgary with friends for breakfast. Yeah, we used to do some strange stuff like that. Drove on Friday night, knowing that we would get here on Saturday, and it was in May. And we arrived in Calgary. We were almost stuck in the mountains because of a snowstorm, and that snowstorm followed us all the way to Calgary. And we are talking 1977. So strange weather has always plagued Calgary. It has always plagued Alberta, and it's always plagued Canada. But pitter patter, let's move on. That didn't work, did it? So that was that. I want to thank y'all for, and if you haven't seen my chili thing, go to the end of this video. There will be a link to it. But yesterday we made chili. And I've had some great advice from people after I made it as to other ways I can make it. And I'm going to try them all next time. I like that idea of cinnamon in the sauce. It went really well Not overly spicy, but a really good tinge to the mouth that you felt that chili in your mouth and half an hour later. Really, really nice chili. It did get too thin. I put too many red kidney beans. Well, I let the sauce of the kidney beans go in. And although I love the flavor of it, and it made a great sauce, excuse me, it just made too much sauce. So lessons learned. But I did a unique thing. I strained, using a strainer, a lot of the sauce and brought it right back to a really thick consistency, and I kept that sauce and I froze it up into 3 different packets, and now I have a nice chili sauce to use with steak, a chili sauce to use with maybe spaghetti, maybe add some beef to it and make a spaghetti, add some sausage to it and some onions and make some kind of a hash with some potatoes. Didn't let anything go to waste, and I got 7 more meals plus those 3 sauces, so I got 10 meals out of that $100 worth of chili. That's a pretty good deal. Expensive chili if you're only eating 1 plate. So a lot of fun. Thank you for coming along. It was fun to do. It was a whole day of cooking and doing videos. I spent hours on my video editing software to get it just right, so that I could deliver it to y'all last night. Sunshine, you said it was a labor of love. It was a labor of love. My love wanting to feed my boys, feed my family, and my love to all of you, wanting to give you something, wanting to share, wanting to bring this channel right back to where it used to be. So, there we go. There we go. I ain't got much more to talk about. I gotta go get groceries today. It's a typical Sunday, snowy outside, and I gotta get groceries. Tonight we're having surprise chili. I haven't decided what side to put with it. Might do some potatoes, might do some macaroni with chili. I don't know. If you got any hints, mention below. It might be too late. I might already have the groceries. And as promised, little known fact, the only number whose letters are in alphabetical order is 40. Forty. I had no idea. I really had no idea. And the little Bic pen logo guy has a name. It's Bic Boy. Sorry if that's a letdown. Okay, that's 2 little known facts. One of them kind of wimpy, but such is life. I don't write them. I just read them. Peace and cheers, love and harmony. Remember to subscribe, and remember, watch my cooking show if you haven't, and if you have, go check out the cooking playlist. There is more. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony.